Welcome, everyone. We're back. Welcome to Winter 2022. I am your host, Edgar from Drift Indie, and I am here with the boys, JB, Willow.
Hey.
Hey, JB. Is it
Hey.
Is it? I don't even know how to say your last name, but it's Willow. And then I got Big Juicy, aka Bird, aka Juice, aka Big Moist, aka Sean. All good. Here with me. Just joining me here. We're very excited to bring you guys another season of video gaming. Even though you're playing already, we wanted to kind of throw a little bit something at you guys for the third season and running here with DISL Virtual. And it's pretty much just an Assetto Corsa head-to-head video game battle between friends, and we want to have fun with it. So this year, Alec can't join us tonight, but we have added some new cars. Is that right, JB?
Yeah. I believe the Miata is new, and we've got another new car too. I think.
Yeah, we don't really know. We're not prepared like usual.
Yeah,
but I know
Alex has done everything from the ground up, and he also made some tweaks to the cars that were there from last year as well. So.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
It's cool.
So yeah, very, very cool. Just very cool. Overall to have friends, that come out to our events all summer long, drive, have fun. They want to, of course, better our community. And we're in the Midwest, so it gets a little bit cold out here these winter times. So we kind of park the real cars away for the for the winter. Let's get our computers fired up and let's go drifting online. So tonight we're hosting a fun jam session. So if you are watching and you're here, thank you. Like, subscribe. What is it? Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button. How do you do this? Sean?
Smash things.
You
Just
give it
smash.
a German suplex through a table.
Do you DDT it first, or just hit it with the chair and then suplex?
Hey, that's on you.
Okay,
I prefer
all right,
the German
cool.
Suplex.
Okay, I'm more of a sharpshooter kind of guy, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm kind of old school when it comes to that. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys subscribe. But if you are on Assetto right now, search for the DISL, the Drift Indie Room. The password is no more hot dogs. Thank you, Alex Dane.
Huh.
Thank you.
The
Great Dane has. I wonder why the Great Dane has ruined it for us. So no more hot dogs. So
forever
there, you got it.
In my brain.
Every 20 minutes, we're going to refresh the server. And if a dude's waiting on our Discord right now, you'll be able to jump in and participate on the fun. But tonight, gonna go a little bit over what we're gonna be doing with DISL Virtual, which is not really changing much. We're gonna have some friends jump in for 3 rounds. We're going to mimic 2023 real schedule, so only 3 events. Right before we go back to the track in real life. And throw down, and with that we're going to, of course, hand out some cool awards, have some fun, and then of course bragging rights, because that's everything, and allow us to have some fun here on some Fridays. So we'll go ahead and start with the schedule here. I don't know, anything cool and new on the tech side, Sean, that we're going to be doing? I know that you set up some stuff over at the fort there. So what are some new things on the tech side that we're doing?
I think the biggest thing that everybody was asking for last year that we're not doing this year, but the biggest thing that we're setting up for this year is more dynamic cameras to get closer to the action. For this jam session, I've just kind of got it set up in, hey, we're in the grandstands because this is, just a hang. But for the actual competitions, we're going to be setting up, switching between cameras and setting up the splines to actually follow what's actually happening.
Sick, dude, sick. So we got some more camera work. Your setup over there, I mean, you're hosting our server. You got the server kind of going, and you have some knobs and screens here to touch. So your computer, you're running there's 2 computers over there in your server room, right? You got the loop decks set up.
This is all running off of 3 technically.
Okay, he's in a little data center here trying to bring you guys. So there's a lot that goes in the back end, guys. Of course, we're a little bit low budget, which is fine, but we're going to do the best that we can with what we have, for you to have some fun. So we'll start with the schedule for this year. So right now this is a jam session. We got holidays next week. So I have to pick up the ham next Friday. So I won't be here. I got to pick up a ham.
Oh,
I got to pick up the ham, bro. I got to pick up the ham.
That's a job.
I got family coming over on Saturday for Christmas Eve, so we have to make sure that we gotta make this happen. So, Sean, turn your mic up according to Medina Motorsports here. I don't know why his name is not Cheetah, but hey, Cheetah, I'll let him know to turn up his voice. Sean's voice is coming through. I don't know what he said. You're replying to them, so I'm just looking at my third screen here and looking. But I got to pick up the ham next Friday. So December, this is it, guys. Just an introduction to DISL. Thank you for joining us on the jam. Our Discord Heat 1 is popping. I see some heavy hitters in there already. Jason Brothers. Ooh, Jason Brothers is in there. The Cheetah Medina from Link ECU is there. Our homeboy with the S2000. Tyler Clokey. And I also see Brad Johnson.
Yeah,
Brad Johnson. So.
over.
Yeah. So, all good, man. So, all right. So we'll start with the schedule. January, we are gonna be doing our same format, boys, right? So, and girls, if you're there, same format. So we will open up a sign-up sheet on our website, driftindy.com. If you see merch, if it's there, buy it. Make it a thing. But you're going to want to join us on the 13th of January for the first driver pool and track selection. So we won't tell you the track selection until the Friday before the event. So you'll have all week to practice, do whatever you do, and make it happen. Once you're selected as a driver, you will have to go to the Drift Indy website and you'll have to pay a small little reg fee so we can make sure, this is a two-way highway. We got to make sure you guys are in, because we're not going to have any of this, hey, I'm not showing up or, whatever. So you got to have a little bit of skin in the game. All right. So we'll have a little reg up. You decide if you want to join or not. That's up to you. If not, we'll pass it on to the next guy. So we're going to make this happen. All these computers, all these things we got to account for. So just understand that's how it's going to roll. And then on the 20th of January, which is a Friday, we will be hosting the first round of DISL Virtual 2023 at, I can't tell you the track yet. We don't know, to be honest. So we'll do that in January. We'll go to February here. On February 10th, we'll do the track selection and driver pool once again for the second round, which will take place on February 17th. So on the 17th. If you got a Valentine's Day, like that's up to you, bro. Like I don't care. Valentine's on Tuesday, so take her to White Castle, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King
White
on
Castle.
Tuesday. On Tuesday, so make it happen on Tuesday, and on Friday you'll be able to go driving. You'll be able to drift. So we'll make that happen. And then as I'm reading the calendar here, remember, are we going to Mardi Gras this year, boys?
Ooh.
I mean, I'm down.
Drift Indy field trip on the week of February 20th. Mardi Gras is apparently that week. So right after that, we might just drive down there. I don't know. Sounds fun to me. And it's going to be cold. We're going to be over it. And then in March, we will, did we even pick the March date? I don't even think we did the March date yet. Whoops.
Whoops.
Whoops. We haven't even picked the March date. So more than likely what we'll do is we'll do the 10th, and we'll have a schedule on our website for this. So we'll probably do the driver pool track selection on March the 10th, and we'll host that's going to be tricky because that's St. Patty's Day, and that's fine. I'll sober up. Maybe.
And
if not,
it's
we'll
big
have
maybe.
And if not, we'll have a hell of a St. Patty's Day DISL final on March 17th. So again, all these dates are TVA. They can change. I really just want to share it with you guys. Thanks, Cragen. Cragen, thank you for the subscribing, bro. Love you, dude. I'm definitely going to. Uh, why does it say Big Chungus up there? Thanks for the donations of $69, Chungus. Um, but we're going to, definitely have as much fun as possible with what we're working with here, guys. So appreciate you guys being good sports. You're here at the E-Town Stadium, ripping right now. Having a good time. Are you driving right now, JB? Are you good?
Yeah.
Are you good
Yeah.
at this game? Are you good at this game? Or you
Oh,
suck still?
I am in the middle of amazing and complete dog shit. So
Okay,
uh,
sick.
yeah, that's about where my skill level is with the Seto.
Yeah, I wonder if we could get some of these dudes to host Assetto drift clinics for us or something. Dude, I'll play Car X all day long, bro. Like straight up.
It's fun. It depends on the car and the track. Things really change up a lot. It's definitely a big curve.
Yeah, for sure, dude. So, yeah, very, very excited here. So that's the schedule. Guys, and now we know JB is dog shit. In Assetto Corsa. He's a hell of a driver in real life. He's been doing it for a long time, and he has fun doing it. So that's most important. And then I will share with you guys. Before rumors start kind of going around, whatever. I'll let you know. We will be doing our opening day. The schedule's not finalized yet, and it will be here soon. But opening day for Drift Indy is April 14th and 15th, back at home at Killcare. And then, before that, we might be doing something a little bit on the private end of things, invite-only media day. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So schedule-wise, that's where I'm at. Do you kind of want to talk about our? Let's talk about our format here. What's our format? What do you think, JB? What are we looking towards this year?
For what? In terms of Street League?
Yeah, format with the virtual, dude. The hell do you think we're talking about, bro?
Oh, virtual. Okay.
Yeah.
Well.
So we'll pick drivers, right? So
Yeah.
what can people expect? They could come back and watch this video and listen to us kind of, throw up all this information, but what can they expect, I guess, right after they get picked?
If they get picked, I mean, this is we like to run this virtual just like we like to run our real events. So we've got real judges judging. If they're watching from YouTube via a spectator, if you're driving, it kind of works like a real event. So it's something really cool to see. We've got judges watching and judging live. You're talking, making announcements. So if you've been to a real Drift Indy event,
that'll be Derek King. Actually, we're working on. We're working. Derek King doesn't know how to use computers because he's a caveman.
But he knows how to bring him up a few years. Yeah, he's got texting down. SMS.
Can we somehow get his texting or FaceTime him in, Sean? Is that a thing that we could do?
Maybe.
Because I don't think he knows how to turn on the computer. That's the problem,
Well, he did get a sim rig for the first time ever. So
what?
Yeah, he bought a little. Now it's not the best in the world, but he can play Assetto on it.
Who is this?
Okay.
This is Derek, so he's got something.
Are you sure he's not using a Sega Genesis controller to play Assetto?
I mean, there's unlimited possibilities there. Wouldn't surprise me for Derek.
All right, cool. Well, I know we got Teflon Don, Jeff Donati too, so we're going to be working on the Don to join us, do some announcing. I'd love to get those guys I know they have a busy off season. With Derek, you guys hit him up on Instagram if you're needing anything moved, your car's moved or anything like that. I know he's taking on some projects, so it's always good to hit Derek. Garage Wald, right, is his Instagram? So
yeah,
Garage Wald, hit him up. And then also Donati getting ready for the Formula D Pro Spec season, which I'll be out there with Jeff, repping the brands like BC Racing here, Link ECU, of course. We're going to go try to make some noise here for the Drift Indy family at Formula Drift and during the Pro Spec rounds, of course. But that's our schedule. The format, like Jeff was really explaining here, We want to continue having something fun. Keep it fun. Like there's no reason to not make this fun, right? There's no reason to get angry or feel a certain way. It's a effing video game
Yeah,
at the
it's
end
a
of the day, right?
effing video game.
It's an
It's
effing
supposed to
video.
be fun. You're
It's like
driving with your
drifting.
friends in the winter in the Midwest. Like,
Yeah. And
this
it
is
doesn't
what we've
matter if
always
it,
wanted.
well, I know what's his name from Cali always likes to join us, so hopefully he
Yeah,
can join us
Chris.
this year. Yeah, Chris. Hi, Chris. I know he's a Sim Magic bro. So, hey, Sim Magic, return my email, dude. I emailed you. Anyways, hopefully Chris could join us this year. We got the folks out there on the East Coast as well. I know that there's some boys from scattered around the Midwest that like to have fun and joined us. So again, guys, a lot of the stuff that we do for fun. We do it for you. We do it for us. We like being here. We like reading what's going on. We definitely like to have some fun. So keep it fun or boom, get put out.
Yeah.
So we'll move on here to the next thing. What do we got, Sean? So I know we talked about our technology, which is computers and screens and, well, all kinds of technology. We got Jeff here with the rules. We explained the schedule. We're going to be doing the different tracks, and we want to have some fun tracks, right? We want to have some fun tracks this year. So
Yeah.
if you have a suggestion and you're driving right now and you like this game, what are some of the tracks that you want us to do? What do you think? Drop them in here. We're
Yeah,
gonna go back
please.
and read this. Give us some suggestions. Of course, the last round is gonna be kill care, duh. But throw some other ideas our way. What do you like? And we understand that some of these the cars aren't what you're used to with some of the crazy race car builds and super fast or whatever. They're going to be a little bit harder to drive. We want to keep things a little bit simple and realistic, and
I
want to
do
challenge people a little bit.
I do want to add a build note that Alec told me. So he said,
Okay.
for anyone who is used to driving these cars last season, he has changed some things with the tires. So he said, if you're someone who likes to change your tire pressures, unlike before, they work very well. So you can go all the way from no grip to completely gripped up. So please change the settings. He's revamped all of these cars. So change them around, see what you like. If you don't like the car, that's what the settings are for, and you can tune them.
Well, and then what I'll do too, we'll have Alec on January 13th to kind of give us some step-by-step stuff. We'll have all of these things down. Well, right now, if you are on our Discord, you could head on over to our text channel and under general, Squirtle, Jose, he should be on here, but I think he had a dinner tonight or something. He said, "All right, foos, here are the cars." So download those cars, and the track. So the English town track is downloaded, and then there's a Google Drive, the new car pack for this season. So make sure you guys check that out. And then if you are here and you're waiting and the server's going to reset tonight, how long are we going to keep the server up? All good?
I mean, I'll let it run all night. It's whatever.
Yeah, well, all night. Hey, come and jam all night. We'll be here. We're going to just be chilling here until like about 8:30, 8:45 tonight. Hanging out with the homies here and just kind of talking a little bit more. So, it's talking sucks sometimes. I don't have too much to talk about virtual. Cars are cool. Well, it's
Who's this jabroni doing donuts?
That's me.
His name's literally jabroni. Perfect.
It's
What?
actually Jabroni.
What, bro? You're the donut box, bro. Just
Yeah,
fucking.
I'm just cutting
You're
some
working
donuts, man.
the wheel on your matrix machine over there.
I'm starting the basics, man. Getting my donuts solid.
One of the things last year I know, while this was going on, was the stream and the sounds of the cars. Is that something we're going to be working on too, Sean?
That is a perfect question for Alec.
For Alec, I know he made it last year. So we'll have to figure it out. I know tonight, just for communication purposes and all that stuff. So we'll work on having car noise for you guys. So that'll be cool. So enough of that, and then we'll kind of cut into a little bit of some real life drifting, right? JB, question for you, dude. Like, And Sean, please, dude, you had a good season this year, Sean. I'm proud of you, by the way. You got in it. You tried the Mustang, realized that wasn't your thing. Got in
Really
that,
killing it in
got
that BMW.
got in that
Yeah.
BMW, and you felt good. So what
Yeah.
was? Let me ask you this: with those two cars, what was the big difference there? Like, what made you feel more comfortable in the BMW? Did it just naturally just drive better?
I mean, I assume they drove the same, right? Because Josh was the one that put the legwork and setting them both up. But the BMW was just a lot more analog. So maybe I'm a boomer. You know,
Word.
Josh
Boomers,
he
yeah.
obviously drove the Mustang just fine, where I did not. But
Yeah.
I think it was, at the clinic, I did like 2 donuts, and I'm like, all right, I got it. I'm slotted in, and
Yeah.
just kind of went from there.
Cool. And going from let's go back to the old school guy here. JB, you've been driving since fucking the beginning of time. Here in the U.S. And then I know this past summer to spring, I think you worked really hard to get your rig kind of going, your sim rig. Um,
Yeah.
what, dude? And I know we went out to that one place and we got in like these little sim cars and we were like, what the fuck's going on here,
Yeah.
right? So for
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I'm a car X guy. I'm gonna play with this thing right here.
Yeah.
But
It's simple.
and maybe I'll get a rig someday. I don't know. Some magic, wink, wink. But let me ask you this: like, what's the big? How do you feel like going from your FC? We'll just use your FC as example. I know you're a Miata guy and an FC guy, but going from your FC now with the JZ in it, and then getting in your sim rig, like, how can you compare? Can you give us like a real like comparison? Because is
Yeah.
this harder or like what do
Yeah,
you think?
it's well, and when I wanted to build this sim rig, I talked with Chris up from California to kind of get an overview of like, hey, is there a wrong way that I can build this? Because I would hate to spend the money and not like my experience. And it truly depends on the parts that you buy, and the higher the quality parts that you buy, the more realistic it's going to feel. So I bought some higher end stuff. I got the Sim Magic stuff, and it all depends on the cars. And I found a few cars that kind of feel like my FC. So it for me, I did finally get the transition, but it took a little bit to work on it. Going from a real car to the sim is not just hopping in and killing it. It's different. It's not the same, but there are some things that transfer over.
Cool. That's good. That's a good. I don't know, some good feedback. I think I know that's like a discussion sometimes. Like guys, hey, should I not do a settle course and stuff like that? I mean, I know these rigs, like depending on how much money you're putting into it, you could kind of go a little bit overboard, or you could do something that just works for you, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
does it transfer over, right? To like, hey, can I go ahead and show up to the track? And we've seen guys that show up to the Drift Indie events, like, yeah, dude, like I've
All
done.
the time. Yeah.
I forget what's his name. Cincinnati. Halco. So Halco, I remember years ago, right? Like years ago now. It's like, yeah, dude, I've done like 10,000 hours of Assetto Corsa. Like, well,
Yeah,
hopefully,
we've had
okay.
a few guys at the clinics come out that have never driven before and had thousands of hours of sim time, and
Right.
after a few laps they're ripping. And
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
it's great to see it. That was not the case when I came up, where we were trying to learn how to do everything, and it
Yeah.
took us
Well,
so
everything
long.
was much slower back then, right?
Yeah.
Like everything travels fast now because of these things, the internet
Yep.
and all the above, the latter, right? So yeah, so really cool. So don't be discouraged, man. Like if you're driving sim and hey, dude, I kind of want to get into drifting, like hey, the
Do it.
possibility, yeah, do it. Like
And
nowadays the I think what E46s are damn near cheap, right?
yeah,
E46 chassis, Z33 chassis are cheap now. Cheaper, I guess. Just depends. Yeah, S chassis, that's too expensive. Don't worry about those
no,
old pieces of crap.
it's a
Yeah,
Ferrari
you're
now.
rich, huh?
Yeah, yeah, bro, rich. FCs, these are all classic cars.
And I wouldn't
guess.
even count out the experienced driver. If you're an
Yeah,
experienced driver and you want to try different things, you want to try left foot braking or different e-brake techniques, things with the clutch. Assetto is an amazing thing. You can hop in a car with similar horsepower to your own, go onto whatever track you want, including our own Drift Indies Kill Care, and you can try different things out and see how they work.
Yeah, I know it's one thing that in just PRI this past weekend and just having different conversations with folks at different booths. You know, hey Jeff, are you doing some sim driving? Like Jeff Donati, and like yeah, like Jeff's working on getting his rig up and going, and going to work really close with Alec to try to mimic the car, to get it over on the Link ECU team and their Discord, but also get that car kind of ready. So hey, we got to get some laps virtually. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
very very excited for that. These dudes are just lapping, just having some good time,
Yeah.
having fun.
It's fun
man.
watching them.
I picked this for the jam session because I knew it'd be chaos.
I
Yeah,
want to
it's like
see some guys start going in split groups so we can turn this into a figure eight of death and see if they can thread the needle.
I don't know. This track's pretty big.
They're all going at the same time. We need to have 4 of them
This
go and
last-
then wait 5 seconds and have another 4 go.
Yeah, I mean, how fast is this track? I can't wait to go there this upcoming June. But how fast are these dudes going, dude?
This is a second gear course for a normal car. It's not crazy fast, but it's fast enough.
Cool. Yeah, it just seems like it's kind of quick. I mean, obviously slowing down on each of the pins here, but looks looks gnarly. Who's in the Miata? Who's in that Miata, dog? Oh, snap!
Tony Schmidt.
Sick. We got it. There's a Miata out there. Lots of BMWs.
Here we go. They're doing the.
S14. Okay, sick.
Oh,
that's cool. Look at the
There we go. Chandler there threading the needle.
That's awesome, man. Well, cool. Well, Sean, big developments, dude. This off season, you looking forward to the 2023 season?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think what we're working on is going to be cool.
Absolutely.
Three
No, dude. What
competition events. I mean,
what we've done is cool, man. Like that's what I was saying that earlier. It's like kind of hopping on our YouTube and like dudes being able to go back and like watch their comp event, or street league event, like kind of cool. You could kind of look at hey, how was I driving? How can I get better? And I know the whole driver progression thing's a big topic within the drift indie community and such. But I think it's one of those things like thank you for being such a rad media guy on our team, and thank you to all the other media folks that are out there. If you're watching, thank you very much. You do matter. Next time you see a media person, give them a hug. They deserve it.
Yeah, lots of long time sitting out in the track in the heat.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, Sean got this banging farmer stand this year.
Is that not a tattoo? Yeah, what up with them donuts, bro? What are you doing, dude?
Doing some donuts.
Are you listening to Aphex Twins?
I am. I'm window licking right now.
Sick. If you're a supporter, guys, you're going to be here very long. Feel free to boost our Discord. We'll get better quality video, better quality voice, and bowling for you. Oh my gosh, look at that. Woo! There's almost someone that died. They almost died there.
I mean, it's like damn near a guarantee here.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I like seeing the Discord busy, man. It's always a good time to see everyone just having a good time, man. And feel free to share with your friends if you're out there. But yeah, yet again, we're gonna keep the jam session popping on our Discord, our YouTube here. Hopefully, this stream has been useful for you guys that want to drive our DISL virtual competitions this winter season. Of course, going back and recapping. January 13th, we'll do the driver pool and track selection. January 20th will be our round 1. At a selection track, February 10th is going to be our driver pool for that event, plus our track selection. And then February 17th, round 2. Round 3, we said track selection and driver pool on the 10th of March, and the 17th, which is St. Patty's Day, we will be hosting our last DISL Virtual for the season. So make sure that you guys like, subscribe us, show us a little bit of love. Of course, some more stuff will be posted on driftindy.com, and very, very soon we'll be posting our actual Drift Indy 2023 season schedule. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and of course our Facebook. If you're not part of our Facebook pub, that is just a drivers group, right? So driver staff, media, supporters, please feel free to join and contribute positively to our community that we've worked so hard the last almost 20 years now in building. So of course, that is it for now. My name is Edgar, joined by JB and Big Juicy Big Moist Sean Allgood. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks,
Later, everyone.
Later. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and cut that. Cut that, son.
Sick.